Hello there, this is Malik and welcome to episode 100 of my Let's Play Minecraft Season 6. Triple figures! What the hell? I've done this before, but I think it was from Skyrim or something maybe, I don't know. You know, Divinity Original Sin 2, obviously. I've been just waiting for this stuff to grow because I need as much paper as possible for decorations, and I figured I might as well just do that while there's literally a boat here. I'm going to use that. But I now might as well head to bed. So, last couple of episodes, in case you guys have missed them, I've been faffing around with villagers and stuff, and horses and stuff, only to find that villagers like committing suicide. If there are no railings, they're not very smart. Not very smart at all. So I'm going to be, at some point, redesigning the little floating village. Again, still don't really know what word to use other than floating. But what I have done is built a new level of the tower. So above the library, in my enchanting area, I now have what will be a study room with a second set of stairs that go up to a dormitory, which I still need to put some glass in the panels, but I need to collect flowers for that. I should probably make some notes, actually. Let me get some stuff and a pen and stuff. So, dyes, villagers, purple glass, something like that. So I'm gonna get like 6 villagers here, put 6 lecterns, and basically have a big kind of apprentice researchy laboratory thing, which is gonna be kind of cool. That's the plan. Now I did go through this plan, such as it is, during some of the non-live episodes. I say that they keep committing suicide, but we do have a farmer who has not killed themselves, and my little diamond horse, which is cool. So, as you can see, I've made this bed purple, because purple's just a great colour. Amethyst, that's what I need. Amethyst. And also, black rock. And I suppose I probably need some blaze rods too. Oof, boy. So, there's a lot that needs happening. I think the first thing I want to do is put away some stuff. I need a proper stables and all sorts. There's a lot of things that I actually need propers of. Blah, 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 blah. Oh dear. Let's just shovel this in here. Excuse me. I shouldn't be yawning, but I am. So tough. I don't know why I put them in there when I still need a load of things deposited here. So, I'm just going to empty a bit of inventory. So I need to put some inedible flesh. I need miscellaneous things. Those. The shearing needs to go in with the tools, I guess. I mean, that's, I think, where I got it from originally. Need to combine a whole load of these things, especially these knackered bows. It can wait, it can wait. And the paper is not a big deal. Chuck those 2 water buckets in there. Okay, I'm gonna just go picking flowers. Oh, this wood that I've got on me. But then again, I suppose keeping hold of some wood isn't a bad thing. Yeah. So, I'm gonna go flower picking. It's not what I would say the most glamorous thing to do. But yes, I need to do flower picking. I also ideally need to dig up some more amethyst. I'll double check the cool cave. Make sure that I haven't left any in there. I'm trying to think whether I dug that entire amethyst geode out. Oh yes, I left the other horse here as well, as part of my horsey adventures. There. I mean, if I'd have brought a saddle or brought my other horse, the collecting of the flowers would be much quicker. It's not a big deal. So, now there was a huge kind of flower thing over this direction-ish. Now, I don't know whether these things actually turn into any kind of dye. I guess I should be able to, if they can become dye. Light grey dye, I mean, I might as well just grab as much as I can. But it looks like, oh, wow, look at this. Lots of flowers. Oh, Freya is climbing my chair to get on my lap. How are you doing, girl? You know, Freya's actually been quite ill over the last few days, good few days now. She's she was being sick, and then she ended up with a bit of diarrhea, and then when the big red flag went off, and when I say red flag, you'll see what I mean. She had a bit of dark, bit of red in her poo. So off to the vet she went, and she was dead good, bless her. She was really, really good with the vet, actually. She wasn't even particularly bothered about being carried around in a cat carrier. She had a bit on the bus, but you know, it was she was pretty good. She was a good girl. And yeah, they couldn't find anything wrong with her, so we just kind of drugging her up, just to help her keep her food down and just see how she's going. But today's like the first day she's really had some appetite on her, and I'm like, oh, thank goodness. And she's actually actively come to me for food. Like, she's properly like, give me food, Melek, give me food. Which is, she has not been doing recently, which kind of means that she almost lost her cat license. Like, begging for food and pretending that you're literally dying from starvation is kind of cat 101. Perhaps I shouldn't say that exact sort of phrase, because honestly, she went without food for too long for me to be comfortable. But she seems okay. She's still a bit down, a little bit ill still. But she's definitely got her appetite back, and she's slowly building up the food intake again. And hopefully we can get some weight put on, can't you? Because you've lost a little bit of weight. Yeah. Bless you. If I randomly jump in-game for no apparent reason, that's Freya helping. One of her favourite things is to sit on my lap, rest her head on my hand that's on the keyboard, and then put her paw on the spacebar. That is her thing. Oh my god, there's so many yellow flowers. It almost looks like I'm carrying a fried egg. Does look a bit eggy. And with any luck, since she hasn't actually been sick for a couple of days, she won't be sick all over me while I'm live streaming, which would be hilarious in its own kind of gross way. I always like to leave a couple of flowers behind, because you don't want to wipe out the entire lot, do you? Okay, let's grab a load of these sunflowers, which are kind of cool. I like the fact that they point at the sun as well. That's something that is kind of cool. So many sunflowers. Don't know how much yellow food colouring or yellow colouring I need, but I'm going to try it anyway. See what we get. Very quiet in chat. Hello, everybody in the live chat. Did I collect beetroot? I mean, I have got beetroot, yes. I just don't grow any because I've got quite a lot of it. Yes, red and blue is the... Because these won't be like proper royal blue. I know I've got lapis. Because if I've got lapis, I can just focus on the red flowers. These pretty, pretty flowers. Pretty flowers. Oh, orange. Might as well get some orange as well. I'm gonna need another chest in the devoury. So many flowers. I remember the first time I came across this one and I grabbed a few samples and then ended up just such a full inventory that I had to abandon them. That's quite a few red flowers. I could just convert it all into red colouring, assuming that it all can be turned into red colouring. I mean, yeah. Obviously, some of these do have use outside of just becoming dye, but my mission today is dye. So, that's what I'm going to produce. Here we go. And it's proper blue dye from that stuff. Okay, cool, cool, cool. Those blue flowers actually produce the proper blue dye. I don't actually really need that much, like I said before. Lapis is something I have plenty of. And for that reason, let's focus on red. I do like the variety of flowers in this now. Oh, dye is very as far as the pronunciation of the word, it could be dye as in to expire, it could be dye as in to, you know, dye, change the color of, or it could be dye as in a singular dice. And dice, of course, could mean a six-sided or otherwise regular polygon for randomization, or it could also be to chop into cubes. That would be dicing as well. You can also dice with death to gamble or sort of risk unnecessarily, theoretically. I think dicing would tend to be probably unnecessary or at least avoidable, but to dice with death would be to put yourself at risk of it. I assume it's to do with the randomness, almost, maybe? I don't know. I don't know the etymology of too many words. English is a super weird language. It's because it's lots and lots of different languages that have all been mushed together. Well, kind of. Yeah, we just love adopting other people's languages, other people's words for things. Ah. I thought you could say a three-dimensional polygon. I thought that was still a phrase that was correct, just not, you know, it's a bit unnecessary when you could say polyhedron. Oh, that paw is getting closer and closer to this space bar. Right, so mission 1, retrieve dye, is a go. We can head back to base. I can deposit all these dyes somewhere. I need a new chest for the devoury. Would it even be in the devoury? Do I want to put dyes somewhere else? I don't know. For now, probably not. Red and lead. Well, red and reed are two different things as well, even though they're spelled the same. A word can become its own past tense, but you have to pronounce it differently. You're a bit stinky, aren't you, Freya? Couldn't even click on the things in my inventory then for a second. I think, yeah, that zombie's being zapped by my conduit. Glass, that will be in with this. And we're gonna make some purple dye. That's magenta. That's purple. And is it? Am I right in remembering that it's something like that? Yep. Awesome. Now, let's not go that way, otherwise I'm going to get mobbed by chicken eggs. I mean, literally we'll get mobbed by chicken eggs. Thing is, I don't really know what... I mean, there's actually just random things. I can just convert all these into dye and have a whole dye area. For now. Can kelp be turned into dye, I wonder? Well, there's only one way to find out. Fight! That's alright. No. There we go. Nope. It's always worth checking. Wow, that's a lot of yellow dye. Pretty much just the glass is what I want to dye for now. It was really just to fill in a hole, because, let's be honest, the villagers aren't exactly the brightest of creatures, are they? And having a big open gap here, where there should be some glass, is just asking for trouble. Although I am curious how I did them. Yeah, so normally it's, the glass is like above there. Okay. Just for now, I'm going to do this. Oh no. I lost me brick. I love my brick. And then obviously I'm going to have hanging lights. Oh yeah, to throw something out of a window defenestration. It's either throw something out of a window or to remove something from their role or position within a group. I feel like more. I am actually going to have more. Oh, it still needs to go down a bit more. For glass, that's quite a bit. Oh, hello, Freya. Where are you off to? She's climbing on my desk now. Which I don't have a problem with. I will have a problem if she starts trying to, like, eat my mouse. Or the mouse cable. Whew, jeez, you have got pretty bad farts. She really has. She's allowed. Like, because you can't sit on my mouse. Freya! Sorry, girl. Literally just kind of like, yep, I'm gonna sit on this bump on your mouse mat. She's probably complaining that I'm giving it more attention than her, in fairness. And you know, yeah, she's not wrong. It's definitely getting more attention than she is, but still. That's kind of, you know, something. I don't know. I have no clue what I'm on about. Ba-dup. Ba-dup, ba-dup. Ba-dup, 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 ba-dup. Bup. Bup, ba-dup. There we go. Ooh. Oh, some bad things are happening. Oops. Okay. So here are some windows in like the main education room. Kind of feel like I like want one big tall window, but it'll be a bit weird. I say these torches are just temporary. It's nice. It's a nice little, you know, little thing. Now I would have put some crystal in that floor bit, but it's going to look a bit weird from the outside because it'll break the chain. But then again, so does the window itself. But yeah, could always put something else in there, like alternative colors. But for now, that is basically the apprentice dormitory. What I'm going to be doing is setting up an internal, like, lift, or an external lift. Probably internal because of the way it needs all the source blocks. So I'll probably end up setting up some kind of watery lift that will go up. Probably replacing the ladder. Going all the way up to that particular floor. It's a very purple room. I think that is the perfect level of purple in a room. Now at least internally, it looks like it's finished, even though we know that it isn't. So yeah, the general gist will be is to get some villagers up here via boat. Building the lift, as it were, is a bit of a pain. So what I'm probably going to do, like I say, I'm just going to get some buckets, going to fill in the ladder from here. I'm going to just make a lift that goes all the way up to here. Let them out, because they won't be able to get back out. And once I've filled this place up, they should, in theory, be able to do a simple pathfind of that to get to and from their bed. Put their work areas here, and that's it. They're going to work. It's going to be great. It should be probably okay. I don't know. Well, the current lift I would expand, but then I'd have to then undo it. But if I put a lift somewhere here... Hey, Engine King! Thank you. It is good stuff indeed. But yes, if I then put the lift here, that can then be the express to my bedroom kind of lift, and that will then be one indefinitely. Something like that. We'll figure it out. But I need to go and figure out exactly the best way of getting the villagers up exactly. Because my plan will be to have, if I just get out like that, to get rid of some of these glass panes so that we can sail directly in here, get slurped up, kind of just shove the villagers in there, and they hopefully get pushed into that main room. I mean, obviously not in this particular one, but in this particular one. But you get the general gist. Probably put a temporary block there just to stop them coming down. Either way, you know how it's going to be. So that's what I'm going to do. At the very least, I need to get them into that level. Well, I will block that off. Like I say, I'll block the magma block lift, the downwards. I'll block that off. It should be good. Anyway, so that's it, unfortunately, for this episode already. So, but until next time, guys, I bid you all farewell, and of course, cheerio! Okay, and there we are. That was the first episode. Because why the hell not? Although I did do the outro as well, which is kind of a bit redundant. I'll try and remember to put the things in, but whatever. But yes, shoving them in, like you're saying, Nakomi, shoving them in like with the cow and the sheep, that's pretty much what's going to happen. Yay, thank you, Outer. It doesn't feel like as much of an achievement as it actually is, but the fact that I'm still enjoying this well into episode 100s, it's kind of a bit weird, you know? Because before I did 50 episodes per season, and by that time I'd kind of had enough. Not like to the point of disliking the game, but I felt like it had been satisfaction. You know, I'd achieved the goal, as it were. But I still feel like I want to keep going. You know, there's so many things to do. I mean, like even now, because I haven't got to go to the toilet or anything like that. So I'm just still sat at the computer, obviously. But I'm now running around farming things, you know, doing basic maintenance. Nothing particularly special, just stuff. Like grabbing a load of coal for the smoker, making sure that I've got water buckets. You know, stuff like that's you're putting the glass away. Because I don't need the glass anymore. Because, you know, it's just dyed glass now. But yeah, it's kind of interesting just how much I'm still enjoying it. I love it. I'm still properly hooked into it, which I was not expecting. I was not expecting it. I'm glad. I'm very glad. Just unexpected. But yes, let's grab all of the water buckets that I've got because that will be useful. Make a load of those. So we've got bars. Yeah, it's all going to be good. I mean, I can start off this next episode a little bit early, actually. That would potentially be useful. Just get myself sort of sorted. And then I need to decide for certain where the lift is going to go. Kind of feel like the express lift would be useful. And I want waterways like everywhere, you know? Just ways up and down to different levels and it'd be kind of cool. I mean, I could cover that whole flat wall there. Because there are some things like angles that it's difficult to do. But then I'll need signs to then show me exactly which lifts go to which levels. And then obviously which ones I shove the villagers through. I suppose if I... Okay, I think I sort of know where I'm going to put that, but let's start the next episode, guys. So yeah, episode. Well, we're getting there. Already got past 100. 100 was like a boring episode. Oh well, never mind. Hello there, this is Malak, and welcome to episode 101 of Minecraft stuff. So I'm working on the way that I'm gonna get the lift working. Which, once I've figured my brain out, it will be fantastic. Can't exactly put it there, but I sort of want to. Okay. I suppose, yeah, the picking of the flowers and then mushing them into dirt is probably, yeah, a bit of a milestone. You're right, Wouter. Yes, I like your, I like your idea on this. So I'm going to block that off. I can still get out via other means. Then we're just going to put these in, which will be then the actual way that it blocks things. Nope, let's not do that. Now, in theory, the water should not escape from this. However, one thing that I do need to do is dig a sweet... I can't actually dig it into this floor. And do I have enough blocks to do it? I actually have enough wood to do it. Though I could just go up a level and dig it into the floor here. This is why having... well... this is a small reason why having double floors and stuff works quite well. Is that you could just dig down and just do things like that. So. Kind of want to just do it this way. I don't need all these other things, but I can fill as much of my hotbar as possible with delicious buckets. I obviously need some sandy stone. At this point, we then need to have some of this. Okay. I suppose I technically do need that. Lecterns and other things. Nothing particularly special in here. Of course. Ooh. Let's be careful. So, in theory, we should get, once we get some sandstone, once we get some soul sand, we then can quite easily put that at the bottom, and then that gives us most of what we need in order to, you know, do the thing. I don't think we can get down here at all, not even holding control or shift. And then basically we just need to fill that place up with villagers. It is nighttime, so let us sleep. And if there's any luck, it's still rainy, that's fine. Ding, 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 ding. Ooh. Well, I mean, that's one way of getting down. So now I just need to collect some apprentices. And if I remember correctly... My god, I'm messing this up. There we go. In worst case scenario, I could empty all the buckets in some water, and then just stack them. So they're not going to take up any space, really. Hey, Emil. Now, it is a pity we can only we can only re-employ one villager at a time. But I think there are actually, this way might be a slightly better direction, come to think of it. Remembering where the villagers were. There are some villagers from further away, but I'm just going to grab one from nearby. I mean, I could technically take our villager from our village and shove him up in the tower and re-educate. It would be easier, but we need to get a new one anyway. We'll obviously then have to just dig away a little bit of glass blocks so we can get into the actual lift. But that would be fine as well. Leads? I mean, it might be worth checking. I imagine not. But that doesn't mean anything. Okay, guys, who wants to, like, work with me in my cool wizard tower? Learn magic and... What was that? It was, like, magic compost shenanigans. Hey, dudes. How would you like a fantastic opportunity? Yeah? A fantastic opportunity to learn magic, work for a famous archmage... Yeah? Because it's... You know? Oh god, yeah, Merit says, thank goodness boats don't splinter into tiny things anymore. Dude. You want to get in there? You want to get a good job? Because, you know... He's not having any of it. Or is he an idiot? Oh, is he one of the idiots? I don't know. Maybe I should just grab someone who's already got a job, and then... Yeah, are these unemployed, or are these nitwits? Have a little look around. Someone with a cool purple cape. That's cool. Hey, dude. What are you up to? You're a cleric. Ah, well, you already then have some knowledge of the mystical arts in some way, don't you? Oh, here we go. I'm gonna have to dig a channel, I'm afraid. Actually, let's just dig up some sand. I love the cloak. The cool purple cloak with a creeper on it. I love it. I love that. I'm gonna have to get a priest in the village. Well, Off by One suggests, or at least comments, that they like the fact that I equate not wanting to work for me as them being an idiot. I feel like that's legit. That's a fair assessment, I think. Who wouldn't want to work in a very cramped prison where you're surrounded by only purple and black, and, you know, you get to learn magic by somebody who actually only needs you to produce magic and doesn't actually teach you anything? I mean, I feel like these are all win-win scenarios, surely. Although I have to admit, if someone does know whether or not those were nitwits or whether they were just unemployed, please let me know. I don't want to waste my time dragging them back if they are nitwits and won't ever pick up a job. Though we should, in theory, find out pretty... The other thing is that, Nakomi, the cloak won't stay. I think the cloak is it signifies that they're a cleric. And of course, they will then, you know... I thought you could tell the difference between nitwits and unemployed. I thought you could tell. But it's only from what I vaguely remember reading or hearing from people, so, I don't know. Oh god, Off by One. Let's not do that. Okay, I think he just got so far away, he's still got his cloak, though. Right, so now I'm going to break the glass and get him in there. You know what I could do? Huh. I just had an idea. It's going to be a bit ugly initially, but I feel like it would be a useful addition. Just put a little dock type thing. I could just climb on it, that would be useful, but hey. I think he's thinking, so when do I get to learn magic? Are you just building this crappy wooden structure? It looks really crap, Malek. Why am I here? Why have you kidnapped me? I thought there were jobs. You lied to me. It's like one of those fake job things. It's like, yes, there is a job, and the rates are competitive, is the phrase that they like to use, isn't it? Competitive. Oh, that was not the cleverest. I need to put buttons or something, or signposts. Yeah, let me go and get some buttons or some signposts. I think signposts was the thing that still definitely worked. Hope he doesn't get bored there. Signposts. Once I get this going, this whole bit of madness, it should work quite smoothly. Obviously, there's a few little things I need to do, but Obviously, it's going to be ugly for now. Okay. What I can do is I can get rid of that. Okay, dude. So yeah, this is the thing. He's not getting out. It's because he has no particular reason to. He probably can't. He obviously can't path find. So do I need steps in order to lure him? Okay, let me go and... Yeah, let me get some wooden steps. See if that will allow me to push him in. It'll work. It's all gonna work, guys. It's all gonna work. Oh, I'm going in there. Let's see, I need a few more. I need to make some wooden steps. Oh boy. Let's shove water buckets in there. The steps might well be allow me to push him. Because you don't need to jump. See, I can't get him to jump. He's sort of bouncing around, but not jumping. Oh, for fuck's sake, where's he gone? Idiot! Right. He may be trying to get a job over there, or he can see the bed. He might be able to just like, there's a bed! Oh, beloved rest! I must! Right. You little shit. Like, I get that you want to go somewhere else, but you're not allowed. Oh, boy. Get in there! Well, he's breathing, so he can't... I don't think he can suffocate in there, can he? Or can he? I don't know. Okay, let's go back up and wedge myself in a way that means... Yeah, because hopefully he can breathe just like I can in them bubbles. Okay. It's the ladder he's getting caught on. Okay. Yeah, that corner is nice, but it's not great. I'm not gonna lie. It's an he loves this corner. Oh, he's gone unemployed. He's now got a monocle. So I think he's, I don't know, found something. Oh, of course I haven't put sand in. Yes, fair. Fair. Also, he's probably locking onto other things that are in the tower, but I should, in theory, be able to stop him doing that. But yes, soul sand. There's always something I forget. But yes, thank you for reminding me, Wouter. No one else bloody wanted to. Okay. And it is... No, that is soul soil, that's soul sand. Let's grab a bunch of soul sand, just on the off chance that I place it down, I mean, it breaks and just doesn't work. Hello, dude. Elves. Yeah, you've ran off. Yeah, brain. They probably do, to be fair. And that's why I got multiple, because I placed the first one in the wrong place. Steps is a pain, and I also want this to be more of a permanent thing. I want to have a series of water lifts that go up to different levels. So this is actually something I want in the long run. Oh, he can't quite get through there because of that. Oops. He just really likes that spot. Right. Sorry about hitting you with a pickaxe, but you'll be absolutely fine, I promise you. I could just move the bloody ladder temporarily, couldn't I? Since he seems to love it so much. Oh, I can't, because then that happens. Right. Dude. This is the most ridiculous thing ever. I could just... Oh, you little shit! Get back in there! Oi! Oh, he's a right little fucker. How are you... Other than boating him... I'm just gonna boat him. Oh shit! Ow! Why am I getting fucking killed? Boating is a bad idea. You're so annoying. Huh? Oh no, you don't. Apparently you do. What is wrong with this guy? He's absolutely fucking obsessed with not going in there. It's actually really frustrating. Get the... What the... Just get the hell in there. It's like a cat! You just can't get him to do what you want. Just completely ignoring my existence. Maybe, because then he's not a cartographer anymore, but oh, why is he so obsessed with this corner? It just really is frustrating. Yeah, because now he's not trying anything. Fuck for that. But now he escaped early. Come on. This is stupid. Really stupid. Is there an official way to get these guys to go where you want? Like, what is the way to do this? Holy crap. So... Okay, now you're in here. Where are you going? Making sure you don't get into any trouble. Okay, cool. So you definitely can pathfind up here. This has been a bit of a palaver, guys. And I'm not going to lie, it has been a bit of a palaver. So, we're going to place the chest back down. Hi, dude. And I'm going to just put it there. Gonna chuck the various bits of wood that I had in there. Most of the lecterns. We're gonna then put a lectern there, which would be the first of many. Well, first of 6. So he's... Okay, we break the cartography table. Make sure that we have an axe. And I'm gonna keep hold of it just while I figure out whether he's up for it. He's a librarian. That's the first of my apprentices, I guess. Yeah. It seems a bit anticlimactic, doesn't it? So what I'm gonna do... Oh, but then I actually can't get down at all. Huh. Oh, I'm not thinking. I'm not thinking, am I? When do I ever fucking think? Episode 200. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, it was a bit of a chore. I want to get this to be vaguely functional in a way that's actually bloody useful, though. I mean, it's not great, but it's also not terrible either. Okay, so the question is, are you a good librarian? Protection 1 book and another magical book. All I care about is something that's a little bit rare. So what I'm going to do, I know we're going over the episode again, is I'm going to do this. He's going to then probably adopt some other crappy profession, but he might get a librarian again. Yeah, he grabbed something else. He became a weaponsmith, so that means I need to just go down, sort out the you know what, this isn't gonna work the way I would like it because of the way things bloody work. Yeah, I'm still not thinking correctly with the way things are gonna have to operate. Yeah, I'm gonna have to have ladders here, at least for now. So that will be this. Okay, let's break the lectern. Oh, then again, I think he's already... Now he's another librarian. So what does he have now? Look of the Sea. Look of the Sea's acceptable. Yeah, I'll accept that as being your first book. And you've also then got some magic book when I do things with you in the future. Awesome. That is the very first apprentice who has Look of the Sea and some other kind of magical thing at level 2. Oh boy, guys. Right. So that's it for this episode. Oh boy. Until next time, guys. Cheerio. Oh boy. So, yeah, that was a little bit of a chore. I'll be the first to admit that was a bit of a chore. But, it could have been a lot worse. Could have been a lot worse. I mean, it almost was a lot worse. But holy crap. Eventually we got him. Eventually we got him. So, yeah, next, I guess the next episode is going to be imminent, and then I'm just going to try and get more apprentices in there. Oh, what a chore. But it could be worse. Thanks, Strick. Thanks. That's, I can feel the love. I feel that love. Oh boy. So I am going to try and get more. Because, oh boy, do we need more of these apprentices. Otherwise, it's just a room with one guy in. If it's got like six magical students in there, then I'm happy, you know? That's a good number to me. That's a good number. An acceptable magic-y number. But we might as well get straight in there again, I suppose. So, yeah, on to the next episode. Hello there, this is Malcolm. Welcome to episode 102 of Minecraft Season 6. We have successfully rescued, in quotes, a villager and recruited them into the noble profession of an apprentice. He's got Look at the Sea 2 and something else when he levels up. Hopefully it'll work. We'll bloody see though, won't we? We will bloody see. Right. I'm gonna block this bit off as well a little. Just make the next one slightly easier. But by no means is this a guarantee that it's gonna work. Right. So, I'm gonna go and kidnap someone else. I mean, rescue someone else. Recruit, whatever. Something will happen. So, first things first, we're gonna go past the deserty village. We're gonna go straight round to what I think is more of a temperate village. Oh, hello, dolphin. Which is over here somewhere. And then we're gonna see if a second guy will join us. And then if they start breeding, that'd be great. I have no idea what the requirements for breeding villages is. Do you have to put food? I don't know. I don't think it was this little outcrop up ahead in the distance, but it's definitely in this direction somewhere. I think it's just further along and round. There were quite a few villages from what I remember, and definitely getting at least, you know, a variety would be nice. I think I only know of 2. All this random experience which I can't collect because it's not real experience. Oh, well, that one was. That's a good point. Drink. Oh my goodness. I grabbed myself a coffee and then I opened myself a bottle of wine and I haven't even touched the wine yet. Madness. Nice. So yeah, I thought I'd like celebrate. Gosh, I haven't let it air at all. Oh well, I'll have to leave it in the glass for a bit and get a bit of a manual aerating. But yeah, it should have been open for a while, so let's leave that open. Should have got my little dragon head aerator. We'll survive, I'm sure. I'll leave it in the glass for a bit. So yeah, it's somewhere. Or was it here? If it is up on the... It is, look, because you can see buildings. Yeah, this is the weird cliff village. Which is very cool. But it's dangerous, you know? These cliff villages are very dangerous. I feel like there's definitely people want to get rescued, yeah? The way I see it is anyone who's got a profession isn't a nitwit. And then if there are any unemployed people, they will then take on those jobs. There's someone. Well, first things first, I'm going to sleep in a bed. Go! Where did he go? Bloody Enderman, where did he go? Right, I'm gonna chop this tree down. It's in the way of these stairs. See? A little bit of horticulture or something or whatever. Help you guys out a bit. Hey, you. Okay, you don't seem to have a profession. So you could be a nitwit. Ow, I just ran straight into that bush. Hey, dude. You look like someone with a job. You're a stonemason, huh? You wanna get in this boat? No? Little beach. Get in there. Well, I was using it as a stairs. Dude, this is like the opportunity of a lifetime. Get in this boat. Don't make me ask again. Little bugger. Come on, get in there. Why isn't he getting in? Damn it. What are you doing here, blacksmith dude? Oh, goodness. Oh shit, that's actually quite a long way down. Yeah, sorry dude. Damn it. Okay, right. You're mine. Only mildly wounded. Whew. So anyway, let's try this wine. Yeah. Yeah, it's good. It's nice and smooth. Got some good length. It's not got much in the way of legs. It's quite a young wine. But it's surprisingly long lasting. It's not sharp. Well, there won't be any bunks on tower ceilings to injure this guy any further because I won't be taking up with the boat. The boat was the mistake. Now that we've got the soul sand lift, it's a red wine. It's a Slovenian wine, which Slovenia is not known for its wines, but it's actually got some really nice wines coming out of it. This is a Quercus, a Slovenian Quercus. I suppose for those of you who care, it is a Cabernet Sauvignon, Cab Sav. What year is it? Doesn't really matter. It's cheap. It's not got a fancy year or anything. It's by far unfancy, but it's just a nice, solid wine for Slovenian. Used to be really cheap. It's gotten a bit more expensive recently. I think because people are starting to like, you know what? Yeah, this is actually good. Alright, let's wiggle you in and... Oh boy, okay, let's see if we can get you to behave. We'll see. Don't you dare. Feel free to leave the bouncy thing. Are you like in a bit of a wash, maybe? Get out! What the fuck is going on? What are we even doing? Eventually he'll leave that corner. I'm certain of it. I'm not much of a connoisseur of wine merit. But I know what I like, and I like to at least try and know something. Dude, get out of there. These guys love corners. You just love corners, don't you? I'm trying to shift him out there. But he's not having any of it. Come on! Yeah, he's just stuck in that corner. I think until he chooses to leave. Yeah, flush him out with a water block. Wouter suggests. Yeah. Just temporarily flush him out. Perfect idea.
Huh?
Can't flush him away from the wall. How did he go this way? Okay, there we go. So, if I just gently shove him while he's sort of stationary. He is still a weaponsmith, though. Which is odd. I guess if I give him a lectern, that might jumpstart his career change. So left hand lectern is the new one. Is there something else weapon related? Maybe he's just, yeah, hooked into the anvil. Well, I don't mind picking up the anvil. Oh. Apparently he just gives no shits about what's nearby. And is the anvil even a valid... I mean, it sounds like it's the sort of thing a weaponsmith would need, but it seemed like it was the rarer items, but maybe it is, maybe it isn't. You can't be a weaponsmith, dude. You have to change professions. It's the law. Right. I am now gonna... Ah, so like nighttime you cannot change professions, perhaps. Okay. Scare tactics. I don't think scare tactics, execution scare tactics is a good idea. I want one more since I have one more lectern. So I'm gonna sleep away. See if he then gets jogged into being an apprentice, and I need, of course, to go on then. Get down. Get on your lectern. Yes. Hey, there you go. Look at that. You see, even your eye is healed. He has nothing good. Loyalty. Loyalty's not bad, but he doesn't have a spell at second level. That's my kind of minimum thing. Have one spell that's kind of rare-ish, and a spell at second level. Frostwalker, I don't even know what that is, but he hasn't got a spell at second level. I'm just going to keep doing this until eventually he gives me some good research. Feather falling? That's not too bad, I guess. Yeah, there we go. So now I have 2 apprentices. This is going well. I like it. So yes, my pupils, go and study. Yes, that's right. Feel free to stand on your lecterns. That's obviously the correct thing to do. I love it. Yeah, you study. I want so much paper. Now I'm going to go all the way around. To that last village and see if we can do that, and then we're going to end it. Okay. So if I follow it round, it takes me to 2 villages that are right near each other, eventually. Counter-Strike, I never got into it. I never got into it at all. It's a bit old for me. My god, I'm probably the oldest one who's able to hear this live stream. But I never really got into Counter-Strike. I don't know about Valorant. Don't know anything about that. FPS, I used to a lot more, but then again, I used to be into games in general a lot more. It's weird because it's only like since I've like late 30s that really I started to kind of like realize I just wasn't playing as many games. Life issues. It can be hard to motivate, guys. It really can be, but I'm not. That's a different fucking subject altogether. Oh yeah, I got into Steam the moment the Orange Box was released. I think it's one of the oldest. But no, I'd never gone to Counter-Strike. FPS I'm not like averse to, but I think I sort of, I don't want to say grew out of them, because that suggests that I think that they're in some way immature, which they're not. But I do tend to prefer RPGs, some strategies. Less so on strategies these days for some reason. Again, don't know why. But RPGs are where it's at for me at the moment. Don't mind a bit of sandbox to a point. Obviously. Hey presto, here we are. Kind of want to visit the upper parts of that village. Such a cool little mountainous village. Very cool. And I didn't realize, but it looks like the theme of the village is, you know, cool. Being bored of game is definitely not something that I think I'm ever going to get to. Getting bored of a particular game, or maybe a particular genre, sure. You know, that can happen. But when it actually comes to games in general, I think I'm going to be playing one game or other all the way into my old age. Now, I know that a lot of people say that they're going to be into, you know, the trendy stuff, the cool kid stuff until they're older and their tastes change. I kind of feel like at 40 plus, if I'm still into games, modern games, old games, whatever, I kind of feel like I probably am here, gaming at least, to stay, you know? I might end up one of those crazy old people that's living in the past, you know, and only plays the old games. Doesn't like the new modern fangled games. Yeah, I wish I had the time to play all the games that I've already got on Steam, let alone buying new ones. Although, to be fair, I also buy new ones. Didn't bring my maps again, did I? Like, what's the point in having all these maps if I don't actually... I think it is through here. Just hug this coast, look for villages. Here we go. Here's the first of the 2 river villages, or lake villages, or whatever. And I think these then are a different theme from the previous sort. So again, we're going to get a bit of a mixed theme, which works nicely. Hey guys. Wow, there's quite a lot of you. Well, everybody wants to be a farmer, yeah? So if you suddenly were not a farmer, I bet everyone would be fine to take on your goal, Yeah, he's not wanting it. Do I have to wait for them to move of their own accord? You're looking at me. You're a farmer, and you might like, you know, farms, but... Where are they all going? Are they all going home? They're just socializing, I guess. Hi. I wonder if are there actually rules on like the best way of getting a villager into a... Oh, well, I mean, that worked. It wasn't the guy that I was aiming for that moment, but it works for me. Let's try not to brain him. Yeah, that guy may have just become a farmer because of me. Come on, heave-ho! And then we'll have this guy in as an apprentice, going from farmer to apprentice. It doesn't look like I need to be in the boat first. They seem to just go in there regardless. I think it's the same with minecarts as well. If they just want to wander into a minecart, they can. And they do seem to... It seems to be an accidental thing that they do. And then once they're in, they're kind of stuck inside, aren't they? Oh boy. Right, off we go, mate. Off we go. And 3, I think, is going to what I'm going to leave it at. It looks like they do attach to their lanterns quite well. So, in the future, if new villagers spawn and grow up, and then attach themselves, at least then... but then again, I'll just only put them down when they're adults ready to take on jobs. And then I can do the whole thing of smashing it and getting some spells. I want Silk Touch, but and Mending ideally, but those sorts of things may very well be higher level stuff, so it might be that I just have to really get lucky, level them up. Well, if you actually look at this, I'm not paddling at all. I'm using powerful magic to animate the actual paddles. Because there's no way a person can paddle this fast on a square boat, you know? This is not possible. You'd have to have like a proper racing boat. But this is just a normal square boat. Yeah, this is magically animated paddles. So yeah, we've got... Once this guy is installed in, we'll then have 4 villages in total, assuming that the other one hasn't drowned themselves. And I think they're fairly safe in the tower. Like, I can't see them getting out and drowning themselves. Hey, Richter. As you can see, I'm ferrying villagers back to the tower to become apprentices to my school of magic. I think he's just gone close enough to that village to adopt a job there. Well, this one's not going into the sea village. I'm going to have to put railings up to stop them drowning themselves before I populate it more. I may even drag our one remaining guy from the floating village and drag him into being an apprentice in the tower. Or adepts, technically, because I'm going to name them all after you guys. Oh dear. Oh. Yeah, we're nearly at the end of the stream. Nearly at the end of the episode. Just want to get this guy in place. Get him at least moderately decent spell selection. And yeah. Be nice if I knew where some other villages were. I should get on horseback next episode. And just ride around and complete the map. The main core map. Get that filled in from horseback. Because you never know, might find some cool stuff. Huh. Probably asleep, possibly drowned. Oh shit. God damn it. Get back here. Throwing bloody spears at me, look at that. Well, they're not spears, but you know what I mean. Don't you throw those bloody spears at me. Terrible impression. That's right, you get in there. He's like, what the fuck? Where am I? Let me go. Please don't hurt me. You're an apprentice. You're an apprentice now. Whatever the fuck your name is. Yeah, just get in there. You're getting in there now. Get out. Yes. You say no to me. Little bugger. How is this helping? You being stubborn? Yeah? You being a little fucker? Get out that corner. He does not want to move. I could punch him. Yeah. I could punch you. Nakomi asks whether or not a librarian can learn Silk Touch. I have no idea. I hope so. That would be like a really, really cool one to learn. Just get up the... You're being obstinate. Stop being obstinate. I know how to stop you being quite so obstinate. Oh, there's a knack to it, isn't there? There's a bloody knack to this. Hi, dude. Let's put a lectern down for you. So this will be right hand. And then I'm gonna go sleep. Oh, hang on. Feather falling, but not a second one. I'm gonna go sleep. We're nearly there, guys. Come on, guys. Get to work. So what have you got now? Punch and something. Nope. Oh my god. They're getting it on. Nope, because you got no spell books. Well, that's villagers breeding for you. Only one spell book, thorns. Blast protection and no second spell. I should just look to see if there's a second spell and then just... Yes. Loyalty 3 isn't bad. Loyalty 3 isn't bad. Did I get some other loyalty? Look of the Sea. Loyalty 3. Feather falling. That's not bad. You know, they're not bad. But the fact that we've got a little... Oh, we've got 2 babies. How the hell did that happen? I mean, I'm not complaining. That's fine. Yeah, awesome. I need to pour more wine. Oh, so there's the beginning of my little set of apprentices. I mean, that's pretty cool. The fact that those 2 are here, I didn't even realize they didn't need food. I kind of need to put something directly above them to stop them jumping on the lecterns, so they just stand in front of them. Cool. Kind of feel like, oh god, there's so much crap that, you need bookcase for a lectern, don't you? Oh my god, there's so much crap. I kind of need to keep things in here, though, so that they don't... I think that the anvil was a bit of a red herring. I don't think that caused any issues. The cartography table can go downstairs. Obviously, we need some books. But yeah, the fact that we can now get a whole load of cool stuff is nice. Oh, my goodness. Is it... I don't know whether it is food related, is it? It could be, I suppose. Access to the food in the village, maybe. I don't know. All I know is that I've got some apprentices doing apprenticey things. And that's cool. Oh, I do actually want to do one more thing. I'm going to get a load of lanterns made. Random eggs. Why are there random eggs floating here? Yeah. So yeah, I need to make loads of hanging lanterns. I can't remember exactly how to make them, but I'm going to do it. I know that this episode's going on a bit longer. I need torches and iron nuggets. Oh no, not iron nuggets. They're so rare and expensive. Oh no. Oh my god, I've got so much crap though. Sand and dirt and that. Don't care about them. Spruce logs. There. Polished stuff. That will be nether stuff. I've got a random load of eggs. I need a load of wood. More wood. Put that there. Then we have like that. Six lanterns. That's actually a good amount. Oh, soul lanterns though. Oh, that's a good point. Soul torch. Oh, that would be awesome in the soul sand. Is that all you need? Oh, soul torches. Gotta be soul torches. That's gonna be cool. Yeah, I'm gonna have 8 of them. And I need a load of metal again. I'm trying to be quick. You know when you try and be quick, and then you end up going slower because you make mistakes because you're trying to be quick? Yeah. That's a thing. That's a thing that's happening to me. And then bookshelf, then lectern. I mean, oh, there it is. And then I'm going to quickly put these in place. I don't know how quickly villagers grow up. Ow, ow, that's the incorrect way in. Here we go. Hey guys, how you doing? You alright? Where are your kids? Where are the kids gone? Me upstairs, they're chilling. Hi kids. I'm gonna probably put them down on chains. Chains. That's what I need. You guys don't mind me using up time. But yeah, I definitely want chains, not whatever it is here, because I need to lower them down a bit so that there's no space directly above the lecterns for them to faff about. At which point, they'll actually stand in front of the lecterns, which is what I want ideally. Underwater stuff. Random torch stuff. Soul sand. Random little iron nuggets. A sign. And then what were we getting? Chains. Hey guys. It might not actually stop them. But it might. There you go, guys. That's kind of cool. I like it. That's kind of cool. Oh boy. So, yeah, the beginnings of my little apprentice thing is well underway. Oh, it's nighttime. Everyone's going to sleep. It'd be interesting to see what happens as things go on and sleep happens and these two grow up. That'd be kind of cool. Yeah. I'm liking it. Right, nighty-night, everyone. Sleep well. And, well, everyone watching the stream, I hope you enjoyed it. I know I've faffed about, but stuff got done. Stuff got done. Can't be too bad. Oh, boy. So, yeah, that was actually exciting in its weird kind of way. That was exciting. I really enjoyed just getting this underway. You know, when you have these kind of theories as to how you want to do things. I need to look at how much light do these lanterns cast. Enough for a whole room, apparently. Kind of feel like we need more than that, though. I kind of want to do like 2 like that. But now I want to put them on chains, and I didn't bring enough chains. But I like the idea of having multiple like that. I feel like we can afford, I think, maybe, to get rid of... Oh, the light level looks a little bit low. It's probably fine. It's probably not fine. Oh, I put the wrong kind of block there as well. But yeah, it looks like there's less light coming off the soul things. Yes, I know I'm trampling all over them while they're asleep, but it's probably their fault. Okay. Right then, guys, that's the end of this episode and also the live stream. So for those of you in the live stream want to keep in, then keep watching and we can chat for a little bit, play some music. But for those of you who are just here for the episodes, bid you farewell and cheerio until the next time. Bye. Yeah, there's no point in me having the actual... I keep forgetting. I do the intro, the outro, the whatever the hell intro it is, and then kind of remember that all of the extra adverty things in my other videos aren't going to be there because of the way it works. But hey, never mind. We'll have our random days that are just... I mean, I'm constantly stupid anyway, but Fuck's sake. I'm even insulting myself now. Oh boy. So that was good. I liked it. I like it. So I'm gonna play some music, chill for a bit. I'm gonna drink some more wine because I've still got a fair bit of wine. I'm just gonna rename this episode 103 because that is where we are next time I record something, which should be for Tuesday. There will not be any live streams next weekend, but there should be a RimWorld tomorrow. So the RimWorld tomorrow should be going ahead as per usual, but then next weekend there will not be anything because I am away, hopefully. Depending on how well my cat is, because she's a little bugger. I don't know where she is now, actually. She's kind of wandered off, as cats do. But she's starting to eat more, so I feel like she's definitely on the mend. But if she's dodgy at all, like puking or vomiting, diarrhea or anything like that, then I may end up having to cancel that, and then there will be a stream, probably. I think it's fine. Oh boy, let's get some music on while we're faffing about, while I'm faffing about. So yeah, I'm glad at least one of you likes the villager shenanigans, because honestly, I feel like it can be a little bit too much of a thing sometimes, if that makes sense, you know? What the hell is this? Melicisms. Faffing about is not a Melicism. That's just a Britishism or a Midlandism. It's definitely not something that I came up with. It's something that I've used for a long time, so... But yeah, apart from the initial bumpy first few steps of getting the apprentices into the wizard tower, I thought that went well. You know, I got 3 in there. They immediately started breeding the moment I brought the 3rd one in. The first 2 obviously didn't fancy each other. Or they were both the same sex, who knows. I don't know whether villagers will operate on that. I think they're pretty androgynous. You know what I mean? I think they're like hermaphrodite. But either way, I thought that the number was like a seed for a map or something. But either way, I'm really pleased with the apprentices. I can't wait till I got all 6 in there. It's going to take me a long time to get some good spells, but I definitely want, if I can get Silk Touch, a mending librarian would be fucking amazing. Yeah, they're like the farm animals. They don't have a male and a female, they just exist. Oh boy. Yeah, I'm gonna stick with 6. 6 librarians. That's a good number. Even if I don't get like the really cool stuff like Silk Touch and mending and stuff like that, we'll see where it goes. And there's bound to be some other cool stuff that comes along. But I definitely want something like Silk Touch and Mending. I mean, Mending would be amazing, of course. But yeah, Silk Touch would be really nice. But yeah, we've already got a few nice things. And it's a really nice Tower of Incantation now. Do you know what I mean? It's gotten to the point where it's actually becoming the center for enchanting and research. I need to start thinking about what to put on the next level, because now I've got a map level on the ground floor. Then I've got the library and enchanting. Next one up, then I've got apprentice study. The one up from that is the apprentice dormitories. One up from that, who knows? Somewhere near the top, I need a bedroom, but I don't know if there's anything else that I need to put in the tower. Because at some point I want to put a dome on the top, just like the underwater domes, but then I can put a little garden up there with some flowers and a bench and, you know what I mean? Little area where I can contemplate and sit and, yeah, you know how it is. Yeah, not quite a farm, but it will be an impractical location. It won't actually achieve anything. Unless I put bees! I could make a garden on the top of the tower, absolutely, and put bees there. That makes perfect sense. Nice bees, not mean bees, nice bees. Yeah, the old Season 1 tower. If you think about what I've built now, compared to Season 1 and 2, because remember, at the beginning of this series, the whole idea was to create a floating tower above an underwater home. So it's like Season 1 and Season 2 combined. It's so much more elaborate than either of those two were. It's a lovely, lovely base. I'm incredibly proud of it so far, and it's only going to get more complicated. Yeah, exactly. I'm pretty sure it was a jar of bees, or wasn't it? For the outside. Yeah, I think the briefcase was the office. The annual bring a shit ton of bees to work day. Ah! He made a terrible mistake! It's like, maybe my briefcase full of bees ought to put a stop to that. Ah! The situation has only been made worse by the addition of yet more bees! Ah, good old bees. Yes, Dr. Bees is definitely one of my favorite little comic things. Little animation things. Yeah, superhero. Is it a bird? Is it a plane? Yes, it is a plane! And it's carrying Dr. Bees! It's just so stupid. But I love it. I actually have on Telegram a sticker that is, my jar full of bees ought to put a stop to that little animation. Yeah, we've got to have all these good things, these good fun things. So the question is when more villagers get born in the tower, where are they all going to go? Am I just going to have to find some way of shoving them out into the farm? I suppose. Not sure exactly how. I'll need to have a door somehow in the tower that I can shove them out. Like, eject them from the tower. You are fired! You are no longer an apprentice of mine. Denied! Like, they'll have little, like, I'll snatch the pointy hat off their head and stamp on it, and then take their wand and break it over my knee, and then tear the pockets out of their wizard robes. And that is the sequence of me firing an apprentice. You are no longer my apprentice, you may go. I said good day, sir. Ah, boy. Defenestrate. Yeah, defenestrate is definitely what I will do with the excess children, I think. I will demote them down to the farm. Yeah, just have a sturdy iron door. Shove them in there. Like, make an airlock. Nah, actually, kind of work. Make a balcony. I need balconies in the tower. Because at the moment it's just like this vertical phallic object. Balconies would actually be a really cool addition. So if I make some balconies on some levels, one of them can be like part of the... Yeah, and then I can kind of have the steel door shield the balcony so the... Or even better, you could just have a fence. Yeah, in fact, if I just make a fence with a gate, I guess, around the balcony. I don't know whether they'll be made of purple glass. I kind of feel like it's maybe a bit much. And also they won't shape very well. But the idea of having a balcony with a steel door and a button, and then have it so that that's my... Not only is it decorative, but it's also then my yeeting balcony out of the study. The question is, of course, will extra children be born if there are no spare beds? Like the whole breeding of villagers. Oh, this wine's going down way too easy. But yeah. Oh, there's some really interesting tracks coming out of this. I'm liking it. I mean, I've still got Intermission showing. Oh my goodness. There we go. That's better. Well, yeah, apparently I've confirmed what I think you were replying to, Outer, that yeah, if you don't have spare beds, nothing gets produced. Look at that, perfect timing, Trillin. But yeah. But apparently as well, you get enough villagers in one place, and eventually they will summon an iron golem. It's pretty cool. I don't know whether it works on Bedrock, because this seems to be very specifically in Java Edition, so I don't think they can spawn one for me. It'd be kind of cool having an iron golem in my tower, because it would be friendly to me unless I punch it. Might be dangerous to have one, but... yeah, the Gmail, well, it's the archmagemelik at gmail.com, yes. I check that all the time. I don't always reply, because I get a lot of messages. Let's have a little look. Oh yeah, you did! Oh yes, shit! Yeah, you'd produced a load of screenshots from the original world or something like that. Yes, that was it. Yeah, that's why I knew that it was a seed, a world seed. Didn't realize it was a Season 2 world seed. Sorry, I must have skimmed over this. Wow, some of these screenshots are kind of memorable. I don't know, everyone seems to be going technology merit. Like, you know, where's the old art of incantation and somatic gestures and wand crafting and the stuff? Do you know what I mean? Apparently Trillin does. I have no idea what the seed is. Feel free to actually, then again, it is actually your sign, isn't it? Your message on the sign. Feel free to post it in the chat, man. If people want the Season 2, bear in mind, I think you'd have to make sure you run exactly the right version for that seed to actually produce that world. Yeah, some people, some of my fans are definitely more like on top of all the stuff. On top of all the stuff to do with my old series than I am, which is kind of funny in a way. So here's the question: what professions do we have? So looking at this, oh, green arms is a nitwit apparently. If they've got green arms, they're a nitwit. So yeah, you can have armorers and butchers, cartographers. Holy crap, there's a lot. God damn, merit. Dedication. The shaft. The good old days. Well, don't get me wrong, there's a soft spot in my heart for Season 1 and 2, certainly. 3 and 4 and 5 were actually fun as well, but yeah, the 1 and 2 were like the me being new at YouTube stuff and new at all kinds of things, so it was very much a... They stuck in my mind more. But yeah, that's kind of why I wanted to relive a little bit. You know, the underwater home thing was my big thing, you know, back in the day, 10 plus years ago. That was my big thing that I was doing, you know. Others have done it, of course, but I think I may have been one of the first, at least. The floating tower was always fun, of course. So yeah, of course I'm going to combine the two. And that was, of course, the time when you needed a boat and water. Whereas now, of course, it's a lot easier just to use the soul sand and the magma blocks. It's all very cool. Very, very cool. I still remember the infinite flooding of that early Minecraft. That then you'd be digging through a mine and you'd bash through one block and then the water would flow out and instantly flood. Well, Mary, I assume Trillin extracted it from the save game, because I did once upon a time post the actual save file for 1 and 2. I've lost them. I don't have them anymore. And also, I'm not particularly bothered about that myself. I don't really need them. But I'm assuming you can extract the seed out of the save files. I thought I did 1 and 2. I thought I did 1 and 2. I seem to remember that. But it was such a long time ago. That computer and hard drive are gone now. I doubt very much I have them. I mean, I won't have them. Simple as that. They're gone. Oh, I definitely don't have the jar. Okay, might have just been one then. I just seem to remember 2 files, so maybe I posted the jar? Might have been the jar and then the world. Possibly. Yes! That was it, Merritt. Yes! I was gonna make a huge... It was either season 1 or 2. I was gonna make a huge, like, kind of arena for people to come in and do stuff. Awesome, Merritt. I'm glad you're enjoying it. It's kind of cool that something from so long ago can spark that kind of reminiscing warmth, you know? I wish I had time to build that kind of things these days. Oh yeah, because I modded the shit out of Season 2. Along with the underwater stuff, all the coral stuff, it was beautiful. Yeah, the ether was fun. I still can't believe how small that underwater base was. Like, relative to what I've got now, it was tiny! I've got this increasingly sprawling home now, full of all kinds of things, and it's going to be more and more full as time goes on. Yeah, I seem to remember them fondly, very fondly, Merritt, the coral reefs. And yes, Minecraft default are nice. I still do feel like I'd like the other ones more, but I don't know whether that's because of that typical kind of, it was the first and you're reminiscing and you've got good memories. You know what I mean? How your memory can be distorted as being more green than it was. But yeah, there's so much. I mean, hell, I've not killed any bosses yet in this. Like, at some point I need to fight the Wither and the Ender Dragon. Do you know what I mean? There's things I need to do in this game still. Oh, we need more music. I don't mind chilling for a little bit, Libby, you guys. Well, that's the thing, is I've fought both of them in a group, but I've never fought either of them on my own. I feel like I've got good resources. I've got plenty of diamond, I can enchant all the armor, and I can get some diamond swords, and got my enchanting shit going down. So I should be fine. One thing I do know that I need to do is to head straight back into the Nether and collect some more stuff. Specifically, I need to get more blaze rods, because I've still got some blaze rods, but I'm kind of running out, you know? I need to get some amethyst. I never get to level 30 merit. I keep burning it. But yes, I need to put more bookcases down and all that stuff. Netherite, yeah. Because I know that I've got something that is required for netherite. Make myself a nice netherite sword for emergencies. Or whatever. Quite a few things I've still yet to do. It's kind of exciting though. Just the fact that some things are new, some things are old. I need to carry on exploring to finish off my maps. Well, not finish them, but at least do more on the maps. Take my horse with me. I want to go out, you see, with some supplies. Take my horse, and then just ride around completing the maps. Seeing if there's anything cool around, you know? It's just a shame I don't have Java Edition for the signs and the banners you can put on the maps. Because all I've got is that maps show the location of their own instances. So I could put a map down somewhere in the world, and it would then appear on the main map. But, I really like the Painterly pack. Sort of. It's actually not forgotten the password. It's a case of it's bugged as fuck. And I played Bedrock with some friends very briefly. and then I just had the account, so I just fucking did it. I'm not that bothered. There's minimal differences, really. Some, but they're minimal. It works well. I just couldn't be bothered to faff around, honestly. Yeah, Season 3 world, my goodness. Isn't that like the on and off multiplayer one, wasn't it? The Elemental Towers. Seem to think that was the Elemental Towers on and off one. And was 4 the Tech It, and then 5 was Feed the Beast, I think? Aww. That's a shame, Merritt. You've been loyal all this time. It's still here, watching my shit. 4 was Tech It, 5 Feed the Beast. 3 was just like a random... Yeah, because I actually wrote some mods for 3. I actually wrote a mod for 2 as well, but 3 also. Yeah, X was a bit weird. Yeah. Either way. I'm actually glad that people are enjoying this series. Like, I know it's not as popular as my stuff used to be, and this is a bit of a weird hybrid offline-online thing. I think people get it. I think people dig it. And I know that I've got people who are enjoying it, so that's all that really matters to me. It's not like I've ever made a living off YouTube. It was always been something I've just done for fun to pass the time, I guess. And there's a lot of you guys who are loyal, and you're fans, and you're funny, and you chat and have good ideas about things and reminisce about the old times, and it's great. It's absolutely great. And hell, I am overjoyed that some of you have seen fit to support me. That's pretty amazing. I hope so, off by one. Obviously, we can't get like a definitive answer from everyone, regardless regarding whether it works or not. But I'd like to think it does. And I'm not about to end the stream. I'm just going to chat with you guys for a lot longer. But to say that we're not ending the stream, so I'm going to still do the thank yous because we're here. To all of my adepts, thank you very much. Thank you, Shadowsec. Thank you, Monocam. Thank you, Wouter, because I know you're in the live stream. You've been chatting quite nicely. Necromancer, Andrew Riley, Alchemist Kyler, Nakomi Summers, you've been chatting. Thank you for turning up. Maltak, Donlet, Ancient King, and then Mr. Trillin. You've been chatting away as well, which is great. I love it. I love it when you're participating. I've always said it. Like, I kind of feel like I'm on a repeating broken record sometimes, but I actually super appreciate people who participate in the live stream, and I get that it's not always convenient. Real life can suck really hard sometimes, and not in a good way, you know? There's good sucking, okay? Sucking can be good in the right context. Not the way that I mean it. What I'm meaning is, yeah, life can just, like, dodgy shifts at work, unexpected surprises, you know, all sorts of stuff can happen that can take us away from the things we enjoy. And honestly, I really appreciate the fact that you support my channel. You value my shit enough to give me stuff. So I'm super appreciative. Just want you to know. I know I've said it before, but I'm going to keep on saying it periodically. I do appreciate you guys. Obviously, I also appreciate my apprentices, and I'm going to name you guys as well, which I normally don't, because, you know, apprentices, blah, blah, blah. Little Horn, and Pagey, and Nimble Fox, and Pat Riot, and Matthias, and Snow Pumpkin. You guys are all great. All of my apprentices and my adepts, thank you. Thank you so much for supporting the channel. And at the moment, it's not a living, but it's actually now supplementing my income a noticeable amount. Don't want to go on about it, But yeah, definitely not on as much money as I used to be in my day job. So it's actually really, really cool. And it's not just the money, it is just the fact that it's difficult to explain because it's not about getting the money. It's about the fact that people value my stuff enough to give money, to spend money on it. You know? Like, there's a difference between having an extra £5, like, I don't know, because you get a pay rise, you get an extra £5 a day or whatever, you know what I mean? There's a difference between an extra £5 a day and a £5 that you get from someone who doesn't have to give you anything. They just like, hey, Melek, I like your stuff. Here's £5 or whatever. Do you know what I mean? It means a lot, guys. It means a lot, not just the money. And off by one, yes, I did fuck up. I thought that I had scheduled the live stream. I was always planning on doing one today. Didn't because I'm an idiot, because I'm a spaz. It's probably an inappropriate word to use these days, so apologize for that. But yeah, I'm just a bit of an idiot sometimes, so apologies. Yeah, I did well to. Sorry about that. So yeah, I'm a little bit of an idiot sometimes, and I just genuinely thought I had scheduled it. So I'm really happy to have seen a peak of 15 concurrent viewers. We're currently on 8, give or take. So again, the fact that I've been just rabbiting on about nothing for 20 minutes, we've had like a consistent 8 people, give or take. It's great. I love it. Honestly, Trillin, if it's to do with my save games, post it. You're going to struggle. You might have to post it to me via Discord or something, because links are awkward in YouTube. If I post the link, they'll be like, yes, that's okay. But if you post the link, it'll probably just get blocked. I don't know whether you've got me on Discord. You might have. I don't know. It's weird how because obviously I've been doing this for like what 12 years now, like YouTube, Minecraft YouTube specifically as well, and I get a lot of messages about people I used to get more, but you know, every now and again I still get one about how they can be comforting. You know, it's that kind of familiarity with things. I still can't say that word properly. You know what I mean, though? Like, there's something familiar and cozy about something, especially if you've watched something and it's distracted you from hard times, or you've listened to something and it's been, you know, during a good time in your life, and it kind of pulls you back into that situation. It's great. Bless. I'll be honest. If I ended up with twice as many viewers, and that was it, and they were just sat there doing nothing, I wouldn't be as bothered. You know, that wouldn't bother me one way or the other. But you know, when you've got those familiar faces, those familiar names, it's really nice, and it is a bit warming. It is a bit comforting. What I'll do, Trillin, is I will add you as well. And then I'll post the bloody link in the chat, since I can do that. You'll probably see the name Yogloth turn up. Oh, I like how it says you can add a friend on their Discord tag. It's case sensitive in Yogloth type script. I like that. Well, I like to think that the fact that I only really do things if I'm going to enjoy it, it sort of shines through. I don't like playing games and streaming and recording if I'm not having fun. I have done it before. I have forced myself, but I try not to. You know, if I'm especially if I'm feeling ill or I'm feeling down, because oh boy. The last 6 months has been a bit of a roller coaster for me, as many of you know. So I like to think that my own kind of interest and passion has fed through. People can tell. People can tell if you've got energy and passion and commitment for your stuff. Hell, I'm not on the Discord server anymore. It's technically mine, but it's not anymore. Not really. I gave it over to Ice Dragon because I was struggling with it. I don't at the moment have a job, Merit. Oh, I used to. Oh boy, yeah, I used to have a really well-paid job. And then life happened. And I'm gonna go. I don't want to, give anyone a downer, but I've said before about how people, and especially guys, don't talk about their problems as much as they should. And I'm no exception. When we're there was this little video I saw, and he's like a kind of a bandana wearing, beardy biker type guy, and he starts out something along the lines of, when you ask a guy if he's all right, and he says, "I'm all right," he is not all right. Yeah, that is the standard thing that we say, because there's lots of reasons. I can only talk about my own personal experiences. My own personal experiences of mental health. My goodness, this is gonna get pretty deep, Sorry, guys. Is embarrassing, But I also say that normalizing it is important. So anyway. I went through a bit of a thing, and depression and apathy and all kinds of shit kicks you down and then keeps kicking you. So it's been a rough 6 months, but I'm doing all right. I'm not in danger, I suppose, because I've spoke to. Oh my god! So let's get super open. Hey, if you are not interested in all soppy drama, Malik feeling sorry for himself slightly, not that I do particularly, but then say cheerio now and move on. But yeah, my second therapist that I'm currently talking to, where was I going with this? I don't fucking know. But no, it's very much we all have our issues, and a lot of us hide it because we're kind of embarrassed about it. But for me, it was always about, I don't want the people that I care about getting hurt. I don't want the people that I care about feeling upset because I'm sad. So I actually found it super easy to talk to counselors about my stuff, because I don't know them. Like, I know their name, and they're there, and I believe to a point that they're there wanting to help me. Most people go into a job because they want to do the job. Some don't, most do. And if it's something where you're working with people or animals, the chances are you want to do that because you care about people or animals. And it's been a difficult time, It's been a difficult time. And I guess I'm still working through things. Like I say, I'm not in danger, which is what they always ask. Like doctors and counselors, they always are like, Are you safe? Do you feel okay? Do you have any self-destructive thoughts? Are there other people that you feel like you're in danger from? They do the standard questions, which is good, you know? It's a bit kind of, yes, I'm fine. or rather, should I say, yeah, I'm all right. But here I am, you know, and I'm working through things and trying to figure out my place in the world. Hell, I'm 43 years old, guys, and I still have no fucking clue what I'm doing. Like, I've never had a clue where I'm going or what I want to do. And I don't think that's a bad thing. Obviously, at the moment, it'd be nice to have a bit of a direction, but it is what it is, you know? I know, 43, that's as accurate as things are gonna get, Merritt. It's a tricky one. I've actually said it before, Merritt. I have actually said it before. Or at least, you know, thereabouts. And I'm working through it. Scream, and honestly, Screamwave, does he call? Does he care about his old man? No, he fucking doesn't. When was the last time I spoke to my estranged son? I have no fucking clue. It was years ago, honestly. Well, that's interesting, off by one. Interesting. August. Huh. I think I have been specific once or twice before, but yeah, most of the time I say 40s. Yeah, it's been a tough time. It's been a tough time. I don't know where I was going. I think I had a point to make at some point about all this, and then I haven't made the point, and now I cannot remember the point. You know what I should do? I should pour the rest of the wine into the glass and drink. But yeah, I did mention, it would have been like a year ago on the live streams, I was talking about my alcohol dependency. Whew. That was issues. Now I just enjoy a little bit of alcohol every now and again. Oh, chocolate cake. I'm twice of a lot of people's age, Nakomi. I'm one of those old school Gen X people who are like, I'm one of the because we Gen Xers, Generation Xers, we tend to fall into one of two categories. We are either really technical savvy or we're like boomers and we don't know what the fuck we're doing. I'm more of the technical savvy, entrepreneur-y, computer programmer type of Gen X. How old are you then, Wouter? How close to your actual age are you willing to go? Are you going to give us a nice, like I used to do, 40s, 30s, 20s? Or are you going to narrow it down to a specific year? Come on, Wouter, let's... How many years have we got? Could I be your father? I think Merritt likes the idea of me being random people's fathers. I don't know. It's kind of a weird kink, maybe. I think Merritt's got a kink. That's not old! Oh wow, Michael! You're a rare chatter. 43 as well. Well, good to see you about, man. Now the question is, are you closer to 43 or closer to 44? Because I'm closer to 44. I'm just wondering whether or not you're older than me. It'd be kind of cool. Because I've always made this sort of half assumption that I'm the oldest, and then there were two people that were older than me. Oh my goodness. First was Storm Firestar, and bless her soul, she passed away a few years back now. She was older than me. And then there was, oh, and I'm trying to remember the name, Red something or other. They were also older than me, but they haven't watched me for a while, or at least if they do, they haven't commented or chatted. Well, I would say that you can be a father at young teenage years, you know, at 13. I'm trying to think when I went through puberty. My God, it was a long time ago. I mean, I could have... It would have been... I think I went through puberty about 14, maybe? I have no idea what that means, Michael. I'm gonna... So 2/6 of the way to 44? Wouldn't that just be the same as 1/3? I don't know. Or is that the 2nd of June you'll be 44? Because if it's the 2nd of June that you'll be 44, or because it depends, because America date formats and UK date formats differ. But anyway, yeah. Well, a 44 on the 2nd of June would make you older than me by a little bit. Now, how little of a bit that is, that's up to you to guess. I'm actually really enjoying this chat, guys. I'm gonna stick online chatting for a while longer. I'm actually really enjoying it. I don't know how long we've been this outro chatting. I'm just dragging a few more music tracks to the background. I mean, I wouldn't have used strong phrases like "that off by one," but they're not logical, that's for certain. But then again, I go year, month, day. Yeah, I mean, I think Twitch wasn't around when I originally started with YouTube, so I just kind of stuck with what I was familiar with. Middle Endian dates. Yeah, that's just as good a way of describing it as ever. I've always been slightly tempted to start a Twitch account and then stream to both YouTube and Twitch simultaneously, and then write a little bit of software that could merge the chats together. Because that would be totally possible. I could do that. Oh, I would never stop doing YouTube. The only difference would be is in the chat that you see inside the stream, you'd have a mixture of Twitch people and YouTube people, and I would probably flag each one as being what they are. I like Middle Endian because, of course, you know, Big Endian and Little Endian to do with you know, hexadecimal formatting and shit like that. It's a nerdy way of saying it, but I like it. Middle Endian. I will never stop. Right, okay. If I stop streaming on YouTube, it's because I've stopped streaming. If ever I start streaming on Twitch, I will also be streaming directly to YouTube. I'll say the only difference ever would be is that chat that I have in-game in the stream itself, that would just have a mixture of Twitch and YouTube. So you would just get random comments in the stream that you can't see anywhere else, and then they would also get the same thing. So technically you could be like chatting in the YouTube stream chat to people in Twitch. No, trust me, you'd never have to just watch it on Twitch. I would stream to YouTube simultaneously. My goodness, my voice nearly unbroke itself just then. Middle Endian date formats. I like it because I'm very much, being a programmer, I'm very much year, month, day, hour, minute, second, millisecond kind of a guy. It makes sense. Yeah, I'm not in any rush to add to my streaming Twitch. I'm kind of okay with this, you know? I'm not averse to it, but I'm also not eager to add it to my list of things to do. That's the problem, Wouter, with programming and technical jokes. Oh, this is a good wine. I'm gonna see if Freya wants to eat more salmon. She's a lucky cat, you know. With her being a little bit off her stomach, she's got a mixed appetite. But oh boy, does she like fresh fucking salmon. Fucking hell. It gets some food into her, you know, some protein and some fats, and she seems to be keeping it down, so... But yeah, I think once I quit the, once I say goodbye to you lot, I'm going to be going and seeing if she wants to eat some more. This is a good day for her appetite. Yeah, when you're intellectual or nerdy, your audience is limited. Forget cats! Don't forget cats! They're adorable. Have you seen photos of my cats? Well, bear in mind, it's not fresh, actually. Did I say fresh? If I said fresh, I apologize. It's not fresh, it's tinned. But it's no bones. No bones tinned salmon. And actually, it's really good. Like, it's not as good as fresh salmon, but it's goddamn close. And I happen to have it in the cupboard, and she's been awkward with things, and she needs a bit of moisture, she needs soft things that are crumbly, so I'm like, yeah. But yeah, fresh salmon is great. I love salmon. I think salmon's one of the champion fishes, really. Don't get me wrong. I like cod. There's nothing wrong with a cod or a haddock or a plaice. I'm an easygoing kind of mage when it comes to fish. Melik's misfits. You're all fairly misfitty. I'm gonna throw that out there. I actually still remember Nakomi when I think I first properly remembered and committed to memory your name when it came to the Druidstone playthrough, because I know you got a slot in that. And that was one of the first times that I remember you really being part of that. And I think weren't you the Oriental person who didn't speak any English, so I didn't have to voice act you. I think it was kind of funny in a way. Melik's Misfits is fine. I like that, yeah. You're all fucking misfits. Hell, I'm a misfit, so don't even consider it an insult. It's just a fact. Oh boy. What a good game that was. Oh shit. I mean, I feel like you're all pretty much my misfits, but in fairness, if I wanted to add all the extra time, because there is a time cost, I could always add a third list of people who chat excessively in the live streams. But then I'd have to start judging things. People might just send one comment just to get on there. I don't know. If I could have automated it, that would be cool. Like for every stream you chat on, you get +1. And for every stream you don't chat on, you get -1. And as long as you're on positives, you're in the list, kind of thing. But I don't know. I don't want to force people to be... I mean, I have programmed Python a little bit, Truman. It does feel a bit like an effort, Wouter. Nah, Mary, you've been chatting a lot. Well, I would say that if I ever did, then it would be for the whole week. It would be like 1 week at a time measurement. So if people aren't interested in RimWorld or aren't interested in Minecraft, it wouldn't detriment them. Sorry, off by 1, sorry. Yeah, I legitimately thought that I'd scheduled this stream correctly. I would ask your forgiveness, but Yeah, that's the thing, time zones. Oh my goodness. I remember the first time when I came across time zones. And what I mean by that is not the first time that I realized time zones were a thing, but the first time that I encountered a situation where I was chatting to somebody using IRC, so Internet Relay Chat. It was purely text-based, no VoIP, no live streaming, it was just purely chat. And they had to, you know, get to sleep, or I had to get to sleep. No, that was it. They went up early, and then I had to get to sleep when they were most active, because they were like West Coast America. It's kind of bizarre. Responsibilities kind of suck. Like, don't get me wrong, if you've got internet, you're like in the top quarter of the world, you know? And we've got no reason to complain too much. So I get that it's easy to look at the things you've not got compared to the people above you, but internet's a pretty cool thing, and there's a lot of people that don't have it. So these time zone thing, it's not that big a deal, but it can be super frustrating. Oh, this wine, it's so good. It's so good. Like, oh. I just think I'm a huge fan of comparing the luxuries of my life to the luxuries of the past. I'm trying to word it in a good way, and I've got a lot of alcohol in my system, so forgive me if I don't get things right. And what I mean by that is, I love the fact that, and I can even measure this within my own life. Like, I remember when I was a kid, single-digit age, so, you know, a fair amount of time ago. And I remember I wanted this Transformers comic, and there was a mail order thing. Can't even remember how we knew that the mail order thing existed. So my parents wrote a check, we put it in an envelope, filled out a form, put it in the post box, and it was allow 8 to 12 weeks for delivery. 8 to 12 weeks for delivery. And to give them credit, it took a couple of months, and it was done, and it was good. So it was at the lower end. It was closer to 9 weeks. Nowadays, I'm like, I mean, I I remember this one particular situation when I was on holiday in America with friends, and they had got a hire car and they were driving us to Pennsylvania to go to the blooming Hershey's chocolate factory or something like that. I can't remember. And I remember, like, oh, have you guys heard such and such a song or such and such a band? And it was Pendulum. And they're like, no. So I got on my phone. So I got my smart, and I downloaded Pendulum. I then hooked it up to via Bluetooth to the car. And within 2 minutes, 1 or 2 minutes, I was then playing Pendulum through the stereo within the car. And it had quite a good sound system. It was like 2 speakers front, 3 speakers back with a bass in there. Bass, whatever. And I sort of leant back in the car thinking, what have I just done? You know? And then I began to think to myself, hell, this CD that I'm now playing through this random hire car's speakers itself, I purchased while on the bus. And technology is fucking great. I haven't been to Canada, Merritt. I do want to go to Canada. I have no idea where I want to go to Canada. There are a couple of people I know vaguely in Canada, but nobody like I've spoken to recently. But I've been to America a few times, West and East Coast. New York, Florida, California. But no, not Canada. Canada is definitely somewhere where I do want to go at some point. Maybe not quite high on my list. It's still kind of funny though. Me and Scream Rave, my goodness. They were the good old days with Terraria and stuff. You know what? Australia is higher on my list than Canada. I would love to go to Australia. What I originally had the plan of doing is you go... Because I wanted to turn it into a big 3-weeker, you know? And then outbound and inbound, you know? Go via... One of them go via Hong Kong, one via Singapore. So I get to visit for a night or a couple of nights Singapore, a couple of nights for Hong Kong, Australia obviously, Sydney probably, but then fly over to New Zealand for a few days as well. Like do a proper kind of most of a month holiday. I would love to do that. Can I afford that shit? No, I cannot. Not at the moment, I can't. Netherlands is definitely much closer. Yeah. I visit Holland and Amsterdam and... Yeah, I'd love to do the whole Scandinavian thing, I suppose. I know, Mary, I changed the profile picture. No, it was not a picture of me. Norway is Scandinavia-y. You know what? Talking of Norway and Scandinavia in general, in fairness, I've, for many years, decades even, wanted a proper deer fur, a deer pelt. But I'm not what I would say an animal activist, but I definitely don't like the idea of animals suffering. Yeah, okay, so I'm like kind of moderate person. But then I found out only about like a couple of years ago or so, give or take, 3 years ago, that there's that there's a family of Sami people. I assume that there's more than one family of Sami people that do this, but I found one that they're like the ancestral deer herders of Scandinavia, and they herd their deers and follow them around for miles and miles. And they still, you know, slaughter for food and for everything. They follow their natural lives. For thousands of years, they've been doing this thing. And they actually have a family business where the leftovers that they don't use, like the pelts, get cured and get sent over in small quantities to certain places. And I managed to get this most beautiful pelt. Now, normally I wouldn't go for an animal pelt, but I was able to source this. And as much as you can confirm, this is not hunted, it's not farmed, it's the most beautiful fur. You know, it's amazing. And I just love that idea. You know, I love that idea that, you know, you've got these peoples that have been there for thousands of years doing their thing, and they're being supported by the various governments that cover the land that they once roamed. And the deer don't give a shit about the borders of different countries, so they just do their own thing, randomly wandering around. And it's just such a lovely fur. It's so soft and so thick, and I kind of feel a bit honored in a way, because this is, you know, this is not an animal that's been hunted or farmed. This is an animal that's been part of a herd, it's had its life, and the people that have been doing this for thousands of years are just like, yeah, we're gonna eat you. And then they do. But they don't need the pelt anymore because they have synthetic fibers, because they're cheaper and more effective at keeping in the heat and blah, blah, blah. And then, yeah, the leftovers are sold on. And I don't know, it's been great. And I want to go and check out a lot of things that are in Northern Europe. You know, the Aurora Borealis, do a bit of skiing, see some of the culture, especially Amsterdam. I mean, over here in the UK, we're getting a bit more relaxed with drugs. And I would definitely say, don't do drugs, guys. But if you're in Amsterdam, it's kind of okay. So yeah, definitely some of the Northern European nations I would love to visit on holiday. It'd be great. Yeah, I haven't got really much spare money for that anymore. Maybe in the future. It'd be good. What a weird diatribe I went off on. That's a sidetrack and a half. Well, my kitties are amazing. Have you seen my kitties, Nakami? Have you seen my kitties? I'm gonna get a picture of my kitties. It's not just about drugs, but it's famous for drugs. I agree with you completely. It's not all about the drugs, but it kind of... People go there and because bear in mind, I'm a good mage. I nearly said good dragon then, but no, I'm a mage here on YouTube. So I'm a good mage, and I haven't had any narcotics in my life. I've had medicines, but I've never... And alcohol's cool, but anything like marijuana, any drugs, I have not actually had in my life. Shall we get some extra cat tax? I feel like cat tax is needing to be paid. Especially because Freya's feeling poorly. I feel like, you know... Let's have a little look. That's There's her actually eating. Well, I am wholeheartedly open about being a furry and my persona being a dragon. So, kind of, it's complicated. I have to actually kind of... It's like I've got not three personalities, but I've got three personas. You know, I've got me, as in real life Melek, but then I've got Melek, the mage who does YouTube stuff, but then I've got Yogoloth, who's the dragon, and I'm not even getting into that. That's a whole weird thing going down. So question is, how easy is this? It's crude, but it'll do. Look at that kitty. Look at that kitty. Now that kitty, that is Balder. B-A-L-D-R. And he, oh, that's Freya. She's at the vet because she's sick. Look at that. Look at how adorable he is. He's so adorable. Ah! And then we've got that kitty there. He's like super affectionate. When I'm in bed. If I'm out of my bedroom, he's super shy and hides from me. He's only been here like a little over a month, like 6 weeks. So he's warming to me. He's getting used to me. And then you've got Freya. And there she is, looking all proud. Freya is Balder's mother. Freya is the most beautiful, beautiful kitty in the world. Not biased at all. She's just so gorgeous. Look at her. Oh my god, you can see my mum's hands there. There she is lurking in the corner. These are my cats! Yeah! I put a little bit of a rug sample on the window sill and she loves it. And then yeah, licky licky licky. Mum taking care of her son. Because that's the correct thing to do. And look, shock horror guys. You can see Melek's hands and some of my chest. Madness. But this is a much better picture in my opinion. This is Freya helping me in Elden Ring. She is the most regal and cute and adorable cat ever. She's the one that's currently a little bit sick. Bless her. It's I've got like chest triangle reveal more than a hand reveal. Hand reveals have happened before. And then she also likes to go behind me while I'm sat down. Yeah, body reveal. Bedroom reveal. I mean, there's a lot of reveal going on here. But that typical mother, despite the fact that they're both 13 years old, she is still absolutely like, are you cleaning your ears? Why is the back of your ear so dirty? My goodness, Balder. Not that we know your name, because names aren't a concept that animals understand, but my goodness, you need to clean yourself, son. She's so adorable. There you go, there's Balder. Big close-up of Balder kitty. And his mouth is like just music barring all over the place. But look at his eyes. He has special eyes. But he does have special eyes. Look at that big black mark diagonally across his eyes. Kind of cool, but kind of weird as well. But he's also adorable, so we don't care. No, it's a different room, Merritt. Same house, different room. This is what you get when I've drank lots of wine and have got... I mean, it's gone 11. This is like, what is this, an hour and a half of just me chatting to you guys? It's kind of cool. I like it. And then they are both just chilling on my bed in the morning. Because that's just what they do. You see, Balder is such an adorable cat. Look at all that hair on my arm. Wrist reveal. Forearm reveal. He's such an adorable cat. But he's so shy. Like, even now, he'll climb on my bed. And he's been doing this for like 2 weeks. But the moment I go downstairs, unless there's actual food around, yeah, it's fairly manly hair, I guess. He's so shy. He hides from me if I'm downstairs. the ankles of the arms. Oh, you're showing far too much ankle, my dear. My goodness, are you some sort of tart? Lady of the night, perhaps? I will show off these cats so much. It's just like... They just don't look like mother and son, but they absolutely are. Eventually, he will get used to me. Freya does actually lick me. Not when she's poorly. She's poorly at the moment, so she hasn't done it for a few days. But she does literally lick my fur. I'm gonna say fur, because as far as she's concerned, it's fur. So, I guess I better use the word fur. Oh no, I've run out of wine. My goodness. My goodness. I'm gonna, after this song, I am gonna log out. I know. Shocking. But yeah, my kitties are amazing. I'm... Yeah, she will, Nakomi, and I've only had them for 6 weeks, but I actually feel like I am on the path of loving them so soon. Like I know that the instinct, the default reaction is that I love them so much immediately. I've only known them for like 5 milliseconds. It's not quite that in reality. Like when you first meet a cat that you're going to adopt, you're like, they're cute and you like them and blah, 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 and they're pretty. But that love, the word love, takes a while. But I'm so close now. And I really just kind of like, here, take my money, Mr. Vet. Tell me how to make my cat happier and not gonna die. And I don't have any money, so just throw £100 at this cat that I've only just met, and it's just like, I do it because, but I think she will. She's definitely feeling better about herself. She's got more of an appetite, and at least she's drinking enough, you know? If they have wet food, cats don't tend to drink, but she's been drinking because she hasn't been eating, so she's been keeping herself good. Anyway, that's it, guys. I hope you enjoyed this 3-episode with goodness knows how long I've been actually doing this thing. Yeah, it's well, that's it. I mean, I think you can definitely have a bond and a connection with animals. I'm less of an instant bond kind of person and more of a I feel like I have a protection thing. Like I want to protect these cats. I went into the situation of we're going to get on. We're going to be friends. I want to protect you. I want to make sure that you guys, for the next 5, 10, 1, however many years you guys have got, this is going to be your home. And I'm going to look after you. And I'm going to give you food and pets and attention and medical treatment as much as my wallet can afford. And I know that I will love you. I know that I will, you know? That's just, it's time, and I'm pretty much there now. Balder less so because he's always hiding away, but oh my god, he's winning my heart in the mornings. Like even though I'm gonna have to put more music on because I'm going off on one again. Let's do more music because I want to talk more about my cats. He's definitely fallen in love with the idea of climbing on my bed in the early hours of the morning. And as much as he does it too early, I still kind of like, okay, hi, and I'll pet him, and he's super affectionate. Like he's rubbing and headbutting and purring and doing all of his things. And I'm like, you know, it's 4 a.m. Could I have some more sleep? And I'll roll over and he'll stop bothering me. Which is good because it means I get some sleep. But yeah, it's like, I want to sit down. I can't wait to the point where I sit downstairs in the lounge watching TV and Balder just wanders into the room and just kind of settles somewhere in the room. You know? That would be cool. And I know he'll do it. And it might take him another month. It might take him a year. It might take him a while. It might. We shall see. He's an adorable little sod. He gives little nibbles. Like, he gives little love nibbles. See, Freya is a licky cat. She likes to lick when she's feeling well. She likes to lick. Well, my cats from when I was younger, one of them used to sit on my face while I was sleeping. Thankfully not enough to suffocate me, but enough for them to be like, this is warm and smells nice. Yes, I'm going to make this my seat, my throne. Neither of them do that yet. They're mostly just kind of like on my chest or around my legs. Oh boy. Oh my goodness. It's gonna be a weird kind of bookmarking chapter thing on this particular live stream. There's gonna be like most of it is gonna be in the after bit. The fact that I've had consistently like 7 or 8 viewers for like almost half the stream after I finished is crazy. So come on guys, who here's got various adorable animals living with them at home? I kind of feel like Nakomi's a cat person. Kind of feel like that. I mean, I don't mind chatting with you guys. Like, what else am I gonna do? Oh, then again, the answer to that question is go to some of my friends that are currently in Discord. Oh, no, they're not. They've buggered off now. Oh, well, never mind. I guess not. So I made the right choice. You guys are sticking with me. I mean, I'm not gonna complain about cat pictures, Nakomi. Seriously. I mean, that my archmagemalek@gmail.com email address is pretty much whatever you want to send me. Obviously, if you send me dick pics or whatever the hell is the equivalent of a dick pics for whoever, then I'm gonna complain. But if it's random pictures of my brain wanted me to say pussy. Oh my goodness. If you want to send me pictures of your cats, then I have no problem with that. I mean, the whole thing of cats and pussycats is a bit weird. But that's English for you, I guess. A fursuit? Trillo. A random picture of a fursuit? What kind of deviant do you think I am? Random picture of a fursuit. I wouldn't even know what a fursuit is. That's crazy. What's the most recent picture I have of Youngloth? That's actually kind of a good picture. That's didn't twin in. How about that? That's a random picture of a fursuit. Is that the sort of thing that you're after? Indeed, Merit. That is definitely Yogoloth. The actual Yogoloth. It's such a weird situation with Yogoloth. Because a lot of YouTube fans, of course, know Yogoloth as the Pigman sorcerer. But then, of course, other people know him as the dragon hybrid. And some people know him as both. I want to say yes, Nakomi. I just want to say yes. An Argonium, yes. He's been mistaken for an Argonium before. It is not an unusual mistake. That's right, Nakomi. Yeah, absolutely. Dragon Griffin hybrid. Come on then. Let's do a little bit more of this furry trash stuff, shall we? My goodness, there's an awful lot of, like, text in the way there. There you go. That was one of our little outings over Christmas. He did get the wings, only when he's, like, feral. If he's, like, two-legged, then whether he has wings or not, they don't work. Such easily listening to music. I'm gonna head off, guys. It's been a long evening and it's been fun, and I'm gonna have to head off. But thank you all for watching. Thank you, everyone. The green one with the Durg. The green Durg dude. So, anyway, guys. Thank you very much for enjoying the stream. And if you don't enjoy it, then fuck off. And it's Nottingham. It's based in Nottingham, is where I am. And that was just our, like, Christmas, like, European fair thing. I'm not even going to go through the Adepts and the Apprentices stuff. Anyone who is live chatting and has been, doesn't matter whether or not you're supporting the channel, thank you very much for coming by. It's been cool. It's been really cool. I mean, I'm quite merry, and you guys have been keeping me entertained, and yeah, it's been fun. It's been really fun just chatting with you for how long have we been chatting? It's been like over an hour, surely. We've been chatting just for no reason other than the fact that we can. That's kind of how we want to do things, you know? Just do stuff, and if it's fun, carry on doing it, you know? So thank you all for chatting with me. Thank you all for adding your little personal input to the coziness. Assuming that there is a coziness still to the stream that I produce. And yeah, you know, you do your thing, look after you guys, you know? Not enough of us focus on looking after ourselves, I feel. We spend a lot of time making sure that other people are okay, and we forget to look at ourselves. I know I do. And it's not always healthy. You gotta look after yourselves, guys. That's what they say on the airplanes. It's like, in the event of cabin depressurization, face masks will drop from the ceiling. Make sure that you place your own face mask on before you help others. It's the same fucking thing, you know? Don't feel guilty for having your own care days. And care days can be sit in front of YouTube in your dressing gown under a duvet with a pot of Ben & Jerry's. But it can also be you getting out of your shell and going and doing things that you don't feel like you have time to do. I'm not going to try and fix all your problems, guys, but we all have problems. And you need to take a deep breath, center yourself, and decide, you know what? What do I need? That's what I'm going to leave you with. So until next time, guys, which will basically be tomorrow, I want to give you all my classic outro farewell, I suppose, of take care of yourselves, farewell, and of course, cheerio.